I don't know if you can hear me, but we're just getting to the end of filtering our wine. So I'm tipping the carboy over lightly, just not to get all the sediment in. We're almost done here, and then I'll shut the machine off. Two more seconds. There we go. So that whole process took about 15 minutes. It's quick, it's easy, it's a great machine. And you know, if you bought yourself a wine kit, you went through all that trouble making it, you should at least filter it, just for the basic fact that it's going to give you a nice polished, clean looking wine. And if you plan on aging your wine, you'll see that the sediment doesn't build up as much. If you run it through a polishing filter, it'll even build up less. I strongly recommend that you do filter the wine. A good rule of thumb is if you plan on aging your wine over 6 months, then filter it. If you know you're making a batch quickly and it's going to be gone within that 6 months, then you might not want to. But it's a great system. So the only other thing I have to tell you is that after filtering all this, what you'll want to do is, what I do is, as I said before, is I've been dealing with this product for over 15 years. And the biggest complaint I have is sometimes people do not rinse the machine afterwards. And how this machine works, it's very simple. It has 2 gears, and how it's lubricated is through the liquid running through the system. So you think right now in this system there's wine. If you just leave it, set it away, that wine's going to dry up, act like a glue, lock those gears in. When you go back to try for your next batch, it's not going to work. Well, what I do is just right after this, I take my intake. I have a little jug of water here, if you can see, without making a mess so my wife doesn't film me. I just put it in here. I transfer the hose that's in my carboy underneath here that you can't see, and I have a pail right beside it. And I just turn it on. And what I'm doing is running water through the whole system, and especially this gear system. I'm not too worried about the filter pad, it's just the gear system. You're going to do that for about a couple of minutes. The more you do it, the better it is. When it's running clear, you know you've cleaned out that system. And just to show you how the filter pads look after you did a batch. Just loosen this up. Just going to run this over here, and then you get an idea of what you're taking out. See all this? This is sediment. It's just fine particles of product in there. You've taken it all out. You put it on your carboy. And I'm not going to bottle right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take an airlock, put it on my carboy, I'm going to let it sit there for a couple of weeks, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter it with a finer filter, the number 3, and then I'm going to let, after I filtered it, I'm going to let it sit another 2 weeks, and then that's when I'm ready to bottle, or whenever I have the time. Definitely highly recommended. Great gadget. This is a great Father's Day gift. Anyone would be happy to receive this product. At BrewersDirect, if you're lucky to be in the area, we do rent these out. If not, we do sell them, and they're usually around, you can find them for about $150, $160. Great little machine. Cheers, and we'll see you next time.